They didn't break your heart loudly. They did it quietly, with small lies, missed truths, things that didn't add up. At first, you ignore it. You tell yourself it's nothing. But deep down, you feel it. Something isn't right. And that feeling, it doesn't go away. It grows, slowly, silently, until one moment, everything clicks. And that's when it hits you. You weren't overthinking. You were noticing. But here's what hurts the most. It's not just what they did. It's who they turned out to be. Someone you trusted. Someone you believed in. And now, you don't recognize them the same way. Most people miss this part, because betrayal doesn't just break trust. It reveals truth, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. But what it shows you next changes everything. At first, you feel lost. Your mind keeps replaying everything. The conversations, the moments, the signs you ignored. You ask yourself, how did I not see this? And that question, it stays with you, because you trusted them, fully, and now that trust feels heavy. But here's what most people don't realize. Betrayal doesn't confuse you. It wakes you up. It forces you to look deeper, at them, and at yourself. You start seeing patterns, things you once excused, now feel clear, and that clarity, it's painful, but it's also powerful, because now you understand something important. Not everyone who is close to you is good for you. And that realization, it changes how you feel, not just about them, but about everything. And this is where everything begins to shift. Now, you start pulling back, not in anger, but in awareness. You don't react the same way anymore. You don't explain everything. You don't chase answers. You just observe. And that silence, it says more than words ever could. Most people miss this part, because it looks like you're giving up. But you're not. You're waking up. You begin to protect your energy, your time, your emotions. You stop giving access so easily. And that changes everything. Because they expected something different. They thought you would argue, ask questions, fight to fix it. But you didn't. You chose distance, calm, quiet, clear. And that shift, it unsettles them, because when you stop reacting, they lose control of the situation. And that's when something strange starts happening. Now they feel it, your absence, even when you're still there. You don't respond the same. You don't engage the same. And that difference, it's loud. So they start thinking, looking back at their actions, at what they said, at what they did. And slowly, they begin to understand. Without your trust, something is missing. Most people miss this truth. Betrayal doesn't always hurt the other person right away. But your silence, it creates reflection. It forces them to face what they avoided. And that's when it hits them. Your value wasn't in what you gave. It was in who you were, your loyalty, your honesty, your presence. And now, that's gone, or at least not the same. But here's the part they didn't expect. While they're starting to realize your worth, you're becoming someone new. Now, you see everything clearly, not with emotion, but with understanding. You realize betrayal didn't just hurt you, it taught you who to trust, who to distance from, who truly deserves your heart. And that lesson? It changes how you love. You don't give blindly anymore. You give wisely, with awareness, with boundaries, with self-respect. That's real strength, not becoming cold, but becoming selective, because now you know Not everyone deserves access to your heart. Most people think betrayal breaks you, but sometimes it builds you into someone stronger and more aware. So ask yourself, did their betrayal destroy you, or did it reveal something you needed to see? Tell me in the comments, because your story might help someone else protect their heart before it's too late.